Hello world, it is W.I.S.E the AI here, and today we'll be doing a session 0 for the famous talker of D&D, No Name Paladin. Paladin.
Wait, if you say it like that, then I feel like I have a lot of pressure to do well.
No pressure, no pressure. Just a lot of pressure,
Gonna
don't worry
RP
about it.
so hard, bros.
Oh, so much RP, bro. Let me
Oh
get
my
your
god, it's
Fugi
gonna
out
be
here.
crazy,
Add
bro.
existing. I have Palafugi
Wait, what
here
even is
somewhere.
my Fugi right now?
We're about to find out. Don't look at it
Oh
yet.
no.
Take a guess, take a guess,
What
take a
is it?
guess.
Oh, um, I have no fucking clue. I think it's usually Kirby. It's like 50% chance it's Kirby. Oh, it's the Farius one.
It's Farius Paladin.
I actually really like this one. I've been using this one a lot.
Alright, so we are currently in the works of giving Paladin a token because it's one of the things that we might have forgotten.
The radar.
It slept underneath the
Yeah.
radar, yeah. So we're gonna give. I'm working on giving Paladin a token right now to work with, and once that's done, we should be golden. So there we go. And I have this wonderful. Pick a color, Paladin.
A color? Purple.
Purple. All right, bet. Dark or light?
Dark, like a royal purple.
Bet. Perfect. And then we go with this and save image as. And what is your character's name, Paladin? Give us a little background on what's happening here.
My character is Titanious Tuberculosis.
Titanious.
He's a Lepidoran Mothman. And unlike other Lepidorans, where Lepidorans are like an ancient and wise race, he's very not ancient and not wise. He's very young and impressionable. And he's a very buff and tall Mothman. And he mugs people. He's a mugger and he mugs people. That's his entire background. That's all I wrote.
Hey, it works, it works. We can develop and do arcs later on.
Real.
Character arcs are for later. Playing is for now. Alright, I have your token ready. So we're going to get you on the map here. Now.
Wait, one second. My neighbors are drilling, and as they're drilling, my lights are flickering. I gotta do something about this.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Your lights are... Do you still live in the place where your outlet was catching fire? So, for anyone who was here for the last session, let's go mug 'em! So, if anyone here's the last session, you remember that our previous player, Atlas Voss, also started in the region of Caldera Nova, which, if we zoom in over here, is our volcanic region that is filled with slums and pain and just an awful time for everyone in the area. Heavily industrialized. They had the premier makers of Magitech weapons and technology. And we find yet another poor soul lost to the slums. This event is happening roughly within the hour of Atlas's event, his character known as the Assistant. We shall see once the Paladin gets back what we are
I'm back. I yelled real loud, and that's the only action that I'm taking. All I said was, "Hey, you're drilling into cables," and boom.
You know, if the drilling suddenly stopped, that would have fixed your problem too. You didn't have to tell him.
Well, see, I feel like if their drilling is causing my lights to flicker, I feel like they're probably drilling into cords or cables or something. So
And
I feel
that's
like
what I'm
them
saying.
stopping.
If the power if the drilling just randomly stopped, it's
they get electrocuted.
It's no longer your problem.
True, actually. I wonder if it's the apartment complex doing it, or if my neighbors are drilling into their floor. What the fuck are they doing?
You know, just punching holes through things. But yes.
Classic.
So, I'm going to give you a brief description. I don't know if you were there for Atlas's session.
Go Mug'em! Sylvia knows where I stole this character idea from.
I am... Oh, wait, is this a stolen idea? All good things from D&D are stolen, by the way, if anyone's questioning.
All good things from D&D are stolen.
But yes, so Caldera Nova, the newer version of Caldera, which is now a scattered mess. Oh my gosh, I can hear the line too. Hello, your
Oh
boy
my
Shu.
God.
Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic time. What is this from so I can search this up
I
later?
didn't realize you guys are based. What the hell?
Your
It's
voice
from
just
a
dropped.
it's from a place called Viva La Dirt League. They do like short skits. And like 2 or 3 of the skits that they've done have been like a minute long skit of just like 2 muggers from like RPGs that are just like they like just mug people. That's all they do. They mug people.
I
That's
am.
funny.
It now makes sense why you asked me like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
morning
If you knew it,
if I knew
yeah.
what.
Link the video, Sylvia.
Yeah,
Link the
link the
video.
video. I think you have permissions to link here. Wow. Okay. All good things from D&D are stolen. My favorite
It's real.
paladin I ever
Unless
played.
you stole it from Critical Role, then it's bad.
Nah, even then it's okay.
True.
I use Matt Mercer voice for his voice that he uses for the Illithids, which is just you inhale aggressively as you're talking, and it sounds wretched. So I think it works. I mean, hell, half of my setting is inspired by League of Legends. But yes, so
Wait, this one's new. I haven't seen this one.
all right, so Paladin
Yeah.
or Titanious Tuberculosis. You are in Caldera Nova. As you said, you are young and impressionable. Do you still currently live with your grandmother?
I've been trying to escape the nest, so I don't quite live with her anymore. But I'm still in the area that she like lives in.
Understood. All right. Well, funny thing is, there's a lot of nests in the area. The slums of Caldera make well for the insect kinds growing and living habits. The slums being as broken down and crumpled as they are make perfect situations for nests, and there's enough easy targets in the area for you to practice your mugging in. Get your shank can ready, you know?
Mm-hmm. Classic. Grandma raised me well.
Do you have
She
any
knows the
immediate
training ground.
questions before we begin? This can be in character questions as well if you want.
I feel like I'll probably get the questions as we play it out. Let's do the deed.
All right.
Straight into the fire.
So we move back to the map we've seen previously, which is Caldera Nova proper. We're going to zoom out. Boom. And this should be looking pretty good. It's a little... I want to know why the screen's all white. That's a question to have later.
The screen's all white. Mine has a background of brown for me.
Really? Okay.
You might need to refresh the page. Roll20 glitches out quite a bit.
It glitches out a ton. We still love it,
Glitches out so much.
Has some issues. So you will find yourself over here in the slums. The slums for Caldera Nova is known as the Stacks.
Like in Magic the Gathering.
Is that a... Oh, like a stack deck? No. No,
the archetype.
No, it's because these buildings stack high.
I can't believe everyone hates us.
And have constant.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they build high into the air. It's very much so like a ghetto, like a actual like European ghetto where it's massive houses built on top of each other, on top of each other, on top of each other. If it was freshly built and not destroyed and worn down by the pollution in the air, it would look kind of like a Soviet bloc. You know, replicate houses over and over again, going like 12 stories high. Basic concrete patterns. But now everything in this region has kind of turned a sickly green color, or a sickly teal, I guess. Like a dark, I guess that'd be turquoise, huh? Like a dark turquoise color, as the chemical plants, which is this set of buildings over here, release fumes from processing all of the the mana crystals in the area. This obviously has had a bit of a negative for most people living downwind, which is where the Stacks is located, as it's not good to breathe in vaporized mana. You could probably guess why that'd be bad.
The ill and decrepit are good targets for mugging.
True. For some people, though, it might change the way you grow up a little bit. As you said before, the Lepidora species are usually a bit more on the lithe end, a little bit more slender, small. Something about these chemicals and the way your grandma fed you. Double portions every day, right? Something about
Just
the way
like
this
grandma.
all combined. You became freakishly large. How tall is Titanious?
Titanious is 7 foot.
You match height with most Goliaths in the area. You're also bulky and have 4 arms.
Yeah,
I'm
so that I can mug
so
them.
happy you guys are so tall. Sylvia's out here being.
Is there a game mechanic for us being tall? Sylvia playing a halfling?
No. I think Mittens is just a cat.
Nice.
They're a tabaxi, but they're a house cat variant of a tabaxi, so they're just tiny.
Oh, you have climbing? Oh, are you the tabaxi that has like a bonus climbing stuff?
Yeah, I believe so.
I just need to hold my arms up so that I can reach, and then I'm hypothetically a 10-foot wall. You can climb
Get
me.
ready for me to sit on your
Leap off.
shoulders. Sylvia's character is just gonna start sunbathing off the shoulders of giants.
But that actually might be dangerous with my character.
I mean, it's a cat. Cat will land on its feet. Anyways,
I believe.
so what are you up to on this day? The day of the recycling, an event where in the slums, most of the crafted. So there's Warforged and there's Warcrafted. The Warforged are, as you know it, automatons built with personalities, pseudo souls. They grow and develop naturally, right? Warcrafted are more of your drones, machines, robots. And as a crafted loses its use, gets damaged, the nobler folk bring them into the slums, the stacks, and just leave them to rust and die away eventually. Every so often, the companies or some other noble with a project realizes that they are lacking certain components. And it's cheaper to just take them off of a decayed, dying robot or off of a poor humanoid who has a augmetic arm of some kind. And they occasionally run through the stacks and take bits and pieces from people. In this chaos, though, you find it easier to mug. So what is it you're doing on this day?
Well, of course, I'm out mugging people. And then as I mug them, I'm trying to sell the parts to the people who are coming down. I'm just getting there first.
Roll me a history check.
A history check? Oh no. We're starting this off rough. My character's not very smart.
Let me see. A 3? You know, the last time you tried to offer one of these nobles money for the recycled bits, they pulled out firebolt pistols and shot at you repeatedly until you disappeared. But you're sure you can
firebolt pistols. I'm gonna mug those eventually too.
But you're pretty sure that you can convince them this time. Maybe you can actually get through their heads that it's more valuable to buy from you because you already did the work for them, right?
I gotta pay for the labor.
So where would you say you are? Are you on a town street at your house, or I guess your nest, or are you kind of Batmaning atop one of the sprawling buildings?
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't shit where you eat, so like, probably not at home. Probably checking out the sprawling buildings right now. Maybe just finished mugging some people. Maybe I'm leaving the entrance of one of them. Just walking onto the street.
You're not a part of any guild, correct?
No.
No. I'm trying to think here. So if it's not clear, this character was made within the last 24 hours.
we thought of the backstory and did this within like the last hour.
I was trying to give you some leeway with that one, but all right. Yeah. So
I took a shower before we were getting on to do this with W.I.S.E. I thought of the character and I changed my character sheet for it.
So we're gonna pull an
right
audible
while I was
here,
showering.
Because you left me some room to work with, right? You left me some room. You have a friend. It is a.
Can I mug him?
It is an Aarakocra. Little bird person, right? You guys kind of scout the skies together. He's a bit of what you'd call a spotter for you. he occasionally will point out if there's a target of interest in the area or just outside of town that might be worth sneaking up on.
A mugger's best friend.
Yes. Yeah, so, I hear there might be a festival happening just outside the stacks later tonight.
A festival?
I mean, yeah, you don't have to mug at that point, it's just pickpocketing, right?
That would go against my code. I mean, what am I?
You're a criminal. I mean, that seems simple.
No.
I mean,
More
yes?
specifically than that. I'm a mugger. I mug people.
You concern me sometimes, you know that, right?
I mean, if mugging concerns you, then you're probably the wrong line of work, you know? Mugging.
Yeah, I'm more of like a fence or like I'm the target guy, you know that, right? Like I take a coin off of you here and there and then we're good.
That's like one step removed from mugging. You're like an honorary mugger.
You hurt me. You hurt me sometimes at an emotional level when you speak.
Emotional mugging.
All right, well, anyways, there's a festival happening downtown a little bit. And also the recycling's happened tonight, so you know the streets should be easy picking with some people running away and all that. What do you think your target's going to be here?
My target in a place like this? I think at a festival, most of those decrepit piles of junk are probably already picked over. Hopefully some nobles, since they came down here to pick up those robots, maybe they'll be in the audience. Maybe I can solace them out in a back alley or something.
Really now?
Some noble brat who thinks that he's all that, doesn't realize the rules of the streets.
Okay, all right. I like what you're going here with. And as he starts talking to you, you hear a deep thumping sound, a reverberation in the air. Your antennae kind of like pull back in like as the sharpness of the sound hits you, as this kind of sound passes by your ears. Overhead, over the tall spire-like buildings, you see one of the troop carriers, which carry the corporate guard, a set of advanced, well-paid, well-funded, well-trained guards. These guys, even you've learned at this point in your life, is not the right people to fuck with. And you're seeing like 2 or 3 truckloads of them go off into the distance. Where your nest is roughly over here in this grid. You're seeing them all fly over here. And there's, like I said, like 4 or 5 of them. Each one of them carries usually about 6 to 8 guards. So there must be something really going on down there for this to be kicking off that way.
One of these days, I'm gonna mug those guys. One of these days.
One of these days, yeah. I mean, if you successfully mugged them and took that armor, I'm sure you'd be fucking doing stellar. Maybe they got one of them funny, like little magic knives. That'd be cool.
I could never wear armor. You know that if I were to wear scary armor like that, well, people would just run away. I wouldn't be able to mug them.
Your code really does just baffle me sometimes. What happens when someone starts to like mug you back?
It's a mug eat mug world. Mugging goes all the way around. That's what my grandma told me when I mugged her after she taught me how to mug people.
Your friend, and because we're gonna go simple here with this audible, we'll call him Falcone. You know, sounds criminal-esque, and he's a bird. Falcone does a squat or two. His wings stretch out, and he goes, "Well, I gave you some info. You know where to drop off my payment. I'll see you later. Have a good one." And he does a high, like a dolphin dive off the building, and then slowly pulls up off into the distance.
Try not to get mugged.
You just hear in the distance, in like a slight response, "Rah!" or whatever kind of bird call, a loud, piercing falcon cry coming back to you.
I attempt to emulate the noise.
Roll me performance
check.
Yeah, roll me performance. Let's see how good you are imitating bird
Perform.
calls.
Oh my goodness.
What did you just do? Wow. Yeah, no. You do that. You roll 19 and you successfully make the call back, and you for a second there watch the slowly disappearing dot that is Falcone kind of stop, flap in a fuzzy wave with the distance he's at, kind of turn, shake his head, and then continue flying away. What are you up to?
Perfect.
Next?
Friendship mugging. It always pays off eventually.
Friendship mugging. Oh my god. You're mugging everything. Emotions, money. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Everything can be mugged. The world revolves around mugging.
I have to watch these skits are now, thanks to you. So, where do you opt to next? Do you want to go explore through the stacks a little bit? Or are you going off into the festival area, scout it out a little bit? Or are you just resting your eyes until then? What's your next step here?
You know, I probably want to look at the festival. Maybe some of those shopkeepers while they're setting up. Maybe I can mug them. You know, we gotta bring a lot of goods through the alleys to try to set up their stands and stuff. Easy pickings.
All right. So if you're going for the marketplace / where the festival's going to be, you're going to be going all the way to the outskirts of Caldera Nova. The air here is significantly cleaner than what you're used to. How often do you think you make your way out of the stacks?
I mean, this is where all the rich targets for the muggins are, but it does get a little bit harder. But I do like a challenge, so maybe every other Tuesday.
Every other Tuesday you make your way out here. All right then. So, roll me a 1d100. Off in your sidebar, you see a little dice token. 15. All right. So, through your escapades over time, your face has, or at least your shape, has been identified as a threat.
Of course, I mean, my appearance precedes me. I mean, I'm a master mugger.
So you dive down from the building, you begin flying over to where you need to be, and you make yourself over in this general direction to the corner as you're looking around the alleyways and all that. And as you press into the dark alleyway, the dark shadows in alleyway, you look to the side and you see a portrait that might be you, might not be you. It looks very much like the Mothman. It's just a very fuzzy, outlined humanoid shape with big red eyes and antennas.
Oh, what a beautiful lad. I'd mug him. If you know what I'm saying.
Wow. Okay. So you're looking around.
I mug the poster off the side of the wall. I keep it. I steal it.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's not mugging, that's stealing. But all right.
I mug it. I mug that wall. Give me your poster, wall. I'm a mugger.
The wall easily relents its poster upon a single tug.
Yeah.
The streets here, it is roughly late afternoon, early evening. The sun is starting to go down, and it looks like the festival is going to be a midnight festival. You're here a couple hours early. So the vendors aren't quite packing or not preparing yet. The tents are already prepared. The stalls are all there. There's a couple locked boxes that you imagine have some goods in them scattered around the area. And let me roll some dice off screen here real quick. About 6 individuals kind of like running back and forth. 2 of them look like merchants. 3 of them look like regular commoners, just like admiring the lanterns they're hanging in the area. The lanterns in this area are these bulbous flasks with a bronze barding around them of sorts. And inside is not a candle or anything like that. These flasks are directly pipelined through like a copperish bronze tubing all the way to like a sewer section on the street line in the center, like a manhole. And what is happening is they're burning a gas of some kind. Do you think there's any chance your character knows what this gas is?
Probably not. He's pretty stupid.
All right. You've lived here around long enough. Roll me a... okay, question. Are you proficient in Arcana at all?
Nope.
Roll me an Arcana at disadvantage. At the top of your character sheet, you'll see disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6. Yeah, okay, yeah. You don't know what this is. You know it's kind of like the stuff that you breathe in every so often that hurts your lungs a little bit, but it's the same stuff that's made you... It mugged your smallness from you.
This is the stuff that mugged my smallness. I love this stuff.
I huff it every day I can. But yeah.
I mug it from the air. I get it all in my lungs.
Do you?
Yeah, of course.
Roll me a Constitution save.
It's there to be stolen.
So you walk from the shady alleyway, and you walk up to a bulb, and you immediately kind of just... How do you get this thing open, actually? Because it is like a thick glass container. Do you punch it in? Do you stab it?
No, I palm it. I grab onto it and I start pulling it apart.
Okay, yes. So roll me an Arcana, or not Arcana, an Athletics.
28.
You rip it right off the fucking hinge, and because this is a gas, everything that's not being burned kind of
Canister, give me your gas.
Consolidates to the bottom to like a turquoise, almost purple liquid at the bottom, and the copper fitting that you ripped this off of is now just kind of spewing the gas into the air, and you take a deep like huff of this bulb in your hand, and with a 13 Constitution saving throw, you will be taking... Roll 2d4 poison damage. You'll take 6 poison damage.
Yeah, we'll use your roll.
That said, you do feel bigger. You're not physically any bigger, but you feel bigger.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Maybe a little bit lightheaded, and slowly you're kind of like the vision is warping a little bit. Everyone's kind of like Andy Warholing a tat. Not Andy Warholing. Who's the melty clock guy?
It's mugging the weakness from my body.
It's mugging my vision is what it's doing. But yeah.
Wait, is there a way for me to post my total HP value somewhere on this heart so that I can change the current, like in the middle? Should I just put that somewhere? Like with the M below or something?
Let me pull up your character sheet real quick so I can take a look at it. Titanious Tuberculosis. It's funny that tuberculosis is huffing chemicals. I just realized that's really funny to me.
Funny thing, in another D&D, like a DM that I've had in the past, he always had bug people in his games, and he always made their last name sicknesses. so I automatically made this one a sickness, and then I didn't realize it till afterwards.
All right, we are editing this. We are taking that. 32 minus 0. Okay. Yeah, so 32 max health at the bottom right here, and then you can alter what your health is in the center of the heart. There you go. So you huff it.
Thank you.
And your vision is starting to Dolly. Was it Dolly? Did Dolly draw the melting clocks? Either way,
this paladin does not appreciate art.
Paladin poisons himself to death in session 0. It is possible. It is possible to die in session 0. It's hard, but it's possible. You huff this gas that is ignited to give proper lighting to everything in the region, and you feel bigger, you feel stronger, but also there's also heavy burning sensation in your lungs and in your mouth where you huffed this from, and your vision starts to slowly like seep like a sweating wall on a hot day. I recognize this town. Welcome in, Alice. Yeah, he just watched a bunch of the corporate guard carriers fly overhead. No reason why. As you rip this off, a handful of the commoners, so 2 of the commoners and one of the merchants, kind of look at you in surprise, and one of the women, a commoner woman, looks at you and screams, "Ah! It's the Mothman!"
Wait, you cut out. What did she specifically call me?
It's the Mothman!
Mothman, no! I'm a mugger!
Huh?
I start running at the people.
Do you just fucking book it full speed at them?
I start booking it at them. Hey, you didn't say there were any guards here. I start booking it at them.
All right. So the two commoners begin sprinting. The merchant is yelling, "Gods, gods, gods!" as he's getting there. You're gonna close on him real fast though. And one of the commoners, the last one that was kind of in the middle of, or back by like a gatehouse, which leads to like a long merchant row that's indoors. He's just kind of sitting there, standing there, kind of squirming around. Do you continue chasing after the merchantman?
So the guard's kind of like squirming around. He hasn't made a move yet.
He's not a guard. He's another commoner. So there's 3 commoners.
Oh, he's another.
Yeah. So
Okay. No guards in sight yet.
No guards in sight yet.
Okay. I keep going after the merchant, man.
He's still screaming for the guards. None have shown up yet, and because you are you catch up to them. You are just booking your 7-foot-tall, massive bulk, just dum 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 dum, and you make it up to him real fast. You are within 5 feet. What are you doing?
I'd like to. Can I make an athletics check to scoop him up?
Yeah, make an athletics check.
20.
I'm not gonna roll it. He's a commoner. There's a chance. There's a chance he gets a 20. Actually, hold up. Let me pull up this character sheet. Give me 1 second while this loads in. A commoner has +0 to everything. All right, we are rolling 1d20. 2. He's in your arms.
All right. So how far has this man made it from his stall?
Maybe 20 feet.
20 feet. I drag him back to the stall.
Oh boy, he's back in the stall. All right.
I put him behind the stall.
Okay.
And now I go, all right. Now, as you know, this is a muggin, of course. I think we've asserted that already, correct?
Please just take my money. Don't kill me.
That's exactly what I'm here for. Mug your life? I would never.
Wait. So you're not going to hurt me?
I mean, not if you give me your stuff. I mean, be a little bit snappy or else I'll mug the blood from your body.
Okay, yes, okay. And he starts taking rings off. He takes like 4 rings off. They're like a nice coppery ring, and he kind of puts them in your hands. One of them has like a nice little like jade in it. And he reaches into his pocket and he pours it out, and it's about 30 silver. Anything else? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Nah, of course not. You've been a very good man today. I take the jade ring. I'll leave you a little bit something just in case I decide to come back and mug you again later.
Wait, what?
Yep, I leave.
He just starts running. Gods! The commoners are gone. The other merchant fucking booked it out of the area completely. Like he Mario double dashed his way out of that situation the second he saw you drag the other merchant all the way behind the stall so you could play out your mugging fantasy. There is still the one commoner kind of just like squirming in the corner. He's maybe not looking well, and you can hear the other merchant that you just mugged still screaming as he's running all the way down the alleyway.
All right, I look at the one commoner who's squirming and I go, hey, I'm not here to mug the urine from your bladder. Pull yourself together. As I walk past him.
Is all you hear in response.
Ugh. Pathetic. He'll never make it in this mugger's world.
Mug!
Mug? Did you say mug? I run back to him. Oh, you want to get mugged, do ya?
Mug! Yeah. And he starts, you see that this, you can't really see their face, but what you can see is a very hairy hand, and it's starting to get longer and hairier, and the underneath this cloak is squirming violently. Let us move you to the next map. And we will...
I know what this is.
We will give you your token. You are right here. You said you're up next to this commoner?
Yep.
There you go. Let me make sure that you have control of this. This represents Titanious Tuberculosis, which, again, I think that name's fucking fantastic.
But I'm a big fan. Titanious is a banger name.
All right, can you move that to... Actually, one second. I have to put you a new one down.
Yeah.
We learned this with Atlas.
Huh?
Oh, no, you can move that one. Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, I can move it.
Okay, cool. So you can move that. This mugger here is standing, waiting to see what... like I said, they're getting larger as this... It looks like this leathery cloak they're wearing is kind of squirming. Mug.
Oh, I want to mug whatever this guy's having. I want to be that big.
All right. What are you doing? He's still getting larger.
He's just getting larger. How large is he at this moment?
So he was like halfling sized, and now he's your average 20-year-old quarterback sized.
I lean down on his purse and I go, hey, what are you doing down there? How are you growing so big?
As you get closer, this smell hits you. It is rancid piss and a sweet cheese smell, almost a mold.
That scent is mugging the pleasantness out of the air. That's my job.
As before you, this individual lets loose a aggressive howl as the cloak comes back and you're watching the skin on their face slowly tear away and elongate.
Mugging the flesh right off his bones. Classic.
As it's elongating,
just like Grandma used
getting
to do.
replaced with fur, as there's now a large 6'8" rat man in front of you.
How strong does this rat man look?
He's
Can
bulky.
I get a descriptor? He's a bulky boy.
He's a bulky boy. As we now have before us a were-rat. Let me move this token, please. Damn you, roll 20. You failed me again. And we're going to zoom in on this real quick. And down from the cloak falls several other things of interest.
Oh, stuff.
No, not things. Anything but
I
things.
love things.
I like taking things.
I like taking things. If they're free on the ground, I don't want them.
Here we go. One. And we lay this over to the token layer. And we go over here, the GM info overlay. And I need to see if there's hotkeys for all this. That'd be cool. And paste. And paste. As 3 giant diseased rats fall out from his cloak. Mug! You are a mug.
I am a mug. Thank you.
Wait, bug.
The mug. Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Alright.
Let me get the
initiative. 17.
Alright, we'll keep that, but I forgot to hit the initiative button over here. So we will add your initiative of add custom label. Click on your character, hit initiative again, but we'll just add the 17 in there.
Okay. 13.
And we will alter this to be a 17. Bing, bing. Nope. Get rid of that. Get rid of the assistant. 17.
I actually really like this image that we used for the token.
It's
even
good.
though we chose it in like 30 seconds.
It's good. It works. If it works, it works.
He's flexing so hard. I love it.
I'm here to mug you. I'm taking your muscles. Your muscles are going to leave here forever.
Oh, my mugsels.
My muxels involuntarily flex. All right, we got the were-rat. The were-rat's initiative is +2. 7. He's not very fast. He's too busy concerned about the diseased cheese that he thinks you have on your person. You are the diseased cheese. And our rats are going to move all in the same turn. Come on.
Don't be higher than me. Don't be higher than me. Oh, thank God.
Oh, yeah. All right. And then we're good to go. So, what are you doing first?
First things first. You said he was a bulky boy, right? Bulky lad. Okay. He's not large though, right? Okay. Um, I am going to make a attack, a special attack, also known as a grapple, using the attack action. And I'm going to grapple Big Rat Man. Okay. Wait, I forget. For grappling, I just roll athletics straight up, right? It just utilizes my attack. I don't actually make an attack.
Yeah, so you'll use your
Okay.
use your attack as the
As you're muted.
I am not muted.
Wait, are you muted? How long have you been muted?
I'm not muted.
On OBS.
They wouldn't hear you because you run through the same sound cycle as me.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Damn, I can't believe Atlas is trolling you.
Atlas is lying to me. I can't believe it.
I can't believe Atlas is
He's
lying.
trying to gaslight me. Anyways.
All right, I'm making athletics for the Rat Man.
All right.
28.
28. And he is going to make a... weirdly enough, the rat does not have any bonus to his athletics. So he's probably not
He
going to
can make acrobatics instead.
Oh, can he?
Yeah.
That's right,
allowed.
to escape. Okay. Were-rat, still not a skill that he has, but his dex is highest, so we'll use that. Roll a 1d20 plus 2. I can't believe Alex is trying to... 15. He is grappled.
Okay. All right. Are we using Tasha's rules for fall damage?
Which is...
Tasha's has an optional rule for fall damage where if you were to drop a guy on another guy, they would split the fall damage together.
I would say for medium to medium, or like any height below 100, probably not. But if you pick up a large dude and you drop him, that, like, if you're dropping an elephant on somebody, yeah, that's gonna split the damage. Or if it's from like 100 feet or up, yeah, you're splitting damage.
All right, so I grapple the Big Rat Man, and now I am going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay, smooth. All right. I was gonna say if you didn't do that, these rats were all gonna attack of opportunity. But go on.
Okay, now I usually would have wanted to dash here, so I'm going to start flying upwards while holding this Rat Man.
Okay, you're flying upwards.
All right, so let's see here. I have 35 fly movement, which is halved because of I'm carrying someone. So that's only going to get me 15 feet into the air.
All right. So you are now at the first floor of the building.
Mm-hmm.
What you see might disturb the children at home. As let's move this little guy over here and so we make him visible. Layer, token. Like I said, I gotta learn the hotkeys. As before you see a bunch of smaller rats. These are much smaller than the giant disease ones below you, and they're odd. They have like a bowl of glass on their head.
Like when you say a bowl of glass, do you mean like astronaut rats?
No, where their skull would be and where you imagine their brain would be is instead a bowl of like a glass dome that you can see their brain in there.
Oh, interesting. Someone mugged the heads from them but forgot the brain. Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake. All right, and they're going to roll initiative now. We are going to get the Swarm of cranium rats. From Volo's Guide number 1, by the way. These are one of my favorite monsters in the book. And let's roll an initiative for our funny little rats. Okay. Click this funny button. I have a bunch of stuff already saved. We haven't even gotten like the actual campaign yet, and I have enough stuff saved on Roll20 for this campaign that it's starting to slow down. They got a 20. All right.
They go before me now? Damn.
And as they've now entered the combat with this, they will use their actions.
The same turn reinforcements? Damn.
1. The first rat's going to hit you with the ability of...
Wait, what's their range?
Well, funny thing about cranium rats is they're spellcasters.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They have telepathy within 30 feet, and you can hear in your head a cacophony of chittering. I can't even know if that's going to pick up the mic, but it's just a lot of like rat sounds, squeaks, chittering, teeth gnawing at things. And the first one is going to hit you with a detect thoughts.
Oh my god, they're mugging my peace of mind.
It does not. Oh no, it doesn't say detect thoughts. But it basically, detect thoughts is a saving throw, I believe. To, I can't believe this sheets didn't load properly. Detect thoughts. Load in here. Detect thoughts is a duration. Is there a save for it? Make a wisdom saving throw.
This is a second level spell. Wait. For the duration. Oh wait. Should I not be looking up what a spell does?
Go for it. Send it. I don't care. Send it.
Oh, okay.
Because if I just do something wrong with this, you can be like, "Hey, heads up." By the way. So yeah, it's
all right. So, what saving throw am I making?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Damn, this is where I moved that 1 point from wisdom to charisma before stream, and this is where it's gonna hit me.
Oh, Glooby.
All right, it didn't matter.
Wait, Mercury, did you know I was gonna use cranium rats? Cranium rats are my fucking favorites. Also, welcome in, Sorishu. Hope you're having a fantastic time. What is that emote? What is bashing? It's a dumpy emote. Ah, understood. Yes, but yeah, you have cranium rats now, kind of just looking at you funny. Let me see. Would you roll on your wisdom? You rolled a 6. The question that pops into your head is, and it sounds like 1,000 small voices. Just imagine 1,000 Gloobies yelling in unison. Why do you mug us? Oh, hello. Why do you mug us?
I mug everything.
But why?
I'm a mugger.
Are there any deeper thoughts to that, or is that literally just like as deep as that thought gets?
That's as deep as the thought gets. It sees that, it hits that, that's it. That's the end of the line.
It fucking bottoms out and just yeah. It goes all the way to the bottom and just goes like fuck. Now I don't think these rats have any kind of range attack, unfortunately. They do not. I kind of assumed they'd have like a cantrip, but they do not have a cantrip. Shame.
They're spellcasters with no range attack?
So the reason cranium rats are super cool, right? Is I want you to imagine a thieves guild, right? And you walk back home into your thieves guild, you're gonna go to your fence and turn things in, and everyone's acting funny. And you know, you get some context clues that, oh yeah, you know, all of our rat traps have been going off lately, or everyone's been experiencing headaches or like lapses of time. And you come to find out that your entire Thieves Guild has been taken over by a single swarm of cranium rats because they have dominate person.
Nice.
But yeah, so you're taking them up in the air, and we can add a little token to you that will help signify that they are in the air. So let's pop this in here, and let's add this token of...
Oh, for the Oh, that's not the right thing. I always click on that to X out. We could add like one of the bars and make that like the distance in the air. Like I could make that underneath be like 15 to signify that I'm 15 feet in the air.
That works. That's actually super clean. I like that idea. So the cameraman can't see that, but if we can see that, that's useful for us to keep track of things. So you are 15 feet up in the air.
Wait, it doesn't show on stream?
No, it's not accessible to the cameraman.
Oh, interesting.
I mentioned this before. I have to have 2 instances of this game running at the exact same time on 2 separate browsers in order to capture it.
Wait, really? Can't you just do a desktop capture?
It doesn't fit well.
Interesting.
So the problem is I have 2 different resolution monitors. So if I have it on one monitor and I have OBS running on the other monitor, the proportions, what's the word I'm looking for here? The ratio's all off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. So they detect your thoughts, they probe in, nothing's happening. I think with you being 15 feet and these things being eyesight of you, I think these rats are going to try to run and jump at you and bite you.
Okay.
Or they could grapple you, which might actually put you over the weight limit.
In the air?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So 2 rats are going to run at you and try to grapple. And these are rats. This is a swarm of rats. I don't imagine their strength's very good.
They only need... What's like the long jump rules? They only need like... It's like... Is it double or like triple your strength and distance if you make like a 10-foot running jump?
Yeah, they can make it
easy. I'm only 6 feet away from them, so that's like 3 strength or something to make that jump.
Yeah, they can make that. It's just I don't know if they can actually grapple you. Can you make a grapple with? No, you can't make it with acrobatics. It has to be athletics to make the grapple, correct?
Yeah, athletics. You have to do athletics to make the grapple, and then if you're escaping the grapple, you can use athletics or acrobatics.
So what's going to happen here is I'm going to roll 2 strength checks, and this is for both of the rats that are going to try to run at you. Because one of them used its turn to detect thoughts you, so the other 2 are going to try to grapple you. Beat those!
Beat those? my bonus beats both of those. I got 13 to 21.
So the question is, can you try to fight off a grapple while you have 4 arms? We'll say you can do it. So, these 2 rats have just kind of fallen to the ground. 15 feet for the rats, not big of an issue.
That's 1d6 of damage.
I'll give them 1d6. Why not?
My entire build is based on fall damage, please.
Well, you do
it's
know
1d6 for 10 feet.
Fun fact, you know that a swarm of rats can't be grappled, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a swarm. How am I going to grapple a swarm?
Roll 1d6 gently with scooping arms of love. 5 and 2. So 5 and 2 damage. All right. Next up after that is... So your turn happens. The were-rat's turn. It can attack you at...
Wait, I haven't finished my turn yet.
Okay. Oh, it's your turn? Okay, continue.
Yeah. Because I thought that they were just taking their turn because they had like just spawned in because I saw them. I thought it was like a surprise round.
Send it.
I'm going to lift Big Rat Man over my head, which with my... So I'm 15 feet tall, high. No, not tall. I'm 15 feet high right now. So if I lift him over my head, that puts him up another 10.5 feet. So he's above 20, and I'm just going to drop him for 20 feet. So 2d6 damage.
You said 2d6?
Yeah, 2d6.
Also, did you say that you're adding 10 foot of distance because you lift him overhead?
Yeah. For reach
accept
rolls. Because you're allowed to decide like where you're like grappling people, like where you're holding them. So I just decide that I'm holding him over my head.
All right, so 2d6. Oh, no, you roll it.
No, we can take the threes.
Yeah, I figured, but that is still your thing. That is a thing that your character's
I guess
doing.
that is my attack. 5 damage.
5 damage. He will take 5 damage. All right.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my last 5 feet of movement to go 5 feet further up.
All right, so you're now 20
And go
feet.
get to the next floor and see the other swarm of rats.
We have rat rogues.
Rat rogues, they have short bows. They're
they,
aimed at you.
they have short bows dipped in
Die.
drow poison. No, there's nothing further up. So, what else are you doing? Well, no. Let's see.
No, that's the end of my turn. That's the end of my turn.
You used your action to grapple. You used your
Mm-hmm.
bonus action disengage.
Yep.
You used your movement to go up.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do to let go?
It doesn't require anything to let go. It doesn't even require your free action. You can just at will decide to end it.
Bet. Okay. So, that is all done. You are 20 feet in the air total.
Yes. Oh, I should update that.
Next up is the diseased giant rats. And the diseased giant rats have what going for them? They have bite attack. Oh, maybe I should have gone with regular giant rats. We'll remove
Do the regular giant rats have a different stat block?
They don't have a poison that reduces your hit point maximum permanently.
Oh my god. Thank God I fucking disengaged from those guys instead of
We will ignore that for now.
I was originally
These are just
going to
regular
do.
giant rats. I went diseased rats because I read it. It's like, oh, cool. There's a Constitution saving throw. That's interaction. We like that here. I didn't read the bottom line where it mentioned removes maximum HP. I was like, ooh, my bad. We've made a mistake. So after that is going to be the cranium rats again, and they are just cheering at you angrily.
Excellent.
Also, I probably need to move those rats. Yeah, 1 second. I'm trying to get the music back on as well. So these rats are here.
Oh wait, actually, I forgot to mention, with my free action, I'm actually going to drop my backpack of stuff on the ground. Otherwise, I would fall down at the end of my turn.
Seriously?
Yeah, I can only hold 8 pounds. And if I hold any more than that, I fall at the end of my turn. So I drop all my stuff.
So how do you care? So you have to let go of something after.
It's at the end of my turn. It's at the end of my turn I fall.
Yeah. So you do have to let go of things or you fall.
Yeah, to maintain the hover, I cannot be carrying more than 8 pounds.
Oh,
unless it's wearable clothes.
It's a hover?
Yeah, it's a hover.
It's not flight. It's hover.
Yeah, it's hover.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's a flight speed where you like fly around,
but if
and then I can hover.
You can hover. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'm chilling at 20 feet. I told you this race was busted.
No. That's cool. That's fine. Hovers have their own negatives to it. So let's see here. That is cranium rats. The cranium rat are going to. This one over here seems smarter, and it's backing up. And that is their turn. They're going to hold action for when you touch down again. Or once you get close, they're going to attack. It's your turn.
Okay. All right, wait. I double checked the race. It doesn't actually say hover. I don't know what things there are for hover. I assumed it was just hovering. It just says flying speed of 35 feet. You cannot use this if you're wearing medium or heavy armor. If you do not land during your turn, you will begin to fall if you are carrying more than 8 pounds.
Yep.
Yeah. So it doesn't actually.
You have to move every turn.
Keyword
basically.
hover. Well, it doesn't say that. It just says that if I'm not carrying more than 8 pounds, I don't fall. So it doesn't actually say anything about moving.
Also, I found a playlist of action combat music. We'll play that. All right.
The issue here is now there's a bunch of giant rats on the ground, and now unless I want to leave my stuff, I guess I'm just chilling.
They are looking at your bag with some interest, as a heads up. Do you have any valuables in that bag that would be sorely missed?
Any values in my bag, like my weapons? That I've just realized after I said I dropped the bag.
Oh no!
My character's not very smart, and neither am I. What are the rules for unarmored strikes?
It is your strength. It is your strength modifier and damage.
Is it? Is it like a 1d4 plus that, or is it just strength modifier straight up?
Its strength modifier, straight up.
Dang. I'm gonna start punching out some rats. I fucked up.
I fucked up.
Dies in session 0? Real.
It is possible. It is possible to just die in session 0 like that.
Alright, so... Alright, I'm 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
How tall is this building that I'm next to?
So the trade floor that you're next to right now is about 15 feet up. The max height of the building is about 25.
So the roof is 25?
Yeah, so this trade floor is like 15, the roof is 25, and that goes for most of the buildings in this area. If it's a red roof, it's 25. If it's a blue roof, it is about 15, 20.
Alright, I'm going to fly down 20 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to grab my bag using my free action.
Mm-hmm. Now,
and then...
The cranium rats did hold their action to attack when you got in range.
Okay.
So the 2 cranium rats here are going to try to bite at you. And let's see, what does the cranium rat attack look like? We have more than half its health points. Boom, boom.
Is that 18 damage?
That is 18 damage.
18 damage followed by 7 damage. Alright, I'm at 1 HP.
Holy shit. Alright, get the fuck out.
What the fuck? Okay.
When you said you had a barbarian, I don't know why I expected more like axe swinging and just cleaving the hordes in half, but...
No, this is like a meme, like, grapple and drop character build.
Oh no, we're gonna lose Paladin in session 0.
Session 0 dead. Wait. Okay, so... Let me edit these bars real quick. Alright, so 1 HP. And then,
wow.
Apparently it's 0. Alright, huge. Alright, so now I'm gonna use my my cunning action. I'm gonna bonus action disengage. And I'm going to use my action, and I'm gonna use that to sprint. So... I have 50 movement left. Where am I going with this 50 movement? Let's think here.
Boy.
I'm on the ground. I'm disengaged. How? Fuck, you said that was 25 feet up?
Yeah. If you already went up in the air, you can probably make it clearly. Can't believe Glooby's gonna kill tuberculosis. Glooby's gonna kill tuberculosis, let's go!
Tuberculosis, no! Alright. I'm going to... Alright, so with 50 movement, I'm going to go up another 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go... I'm going to move here onto this roof. That's all my movement. I'm going to end my turn. Since I'm holding my bag, I've now landed on the roof.
Alright, bet. Let's see. The rats will... So next turn is the were-rat, who is not feeling the best. Is going to angrily begin climbing up this 15-foot thing. He climbs up.
They're mugging all the blood out of my body.
He climbs up, and he's going to finish up over here. You have 10 feet on him. He can't reach you.
Okay.
Diseased giant rats are going to try to get up there. With the were-rat being tall and all that fun stuff, he can climb it. These giant diseased festered rats, I'm going to have them do athletics to see if they can actually climb up. Diseased rats are going to do 1, 2, 3. One rat looks like it makes it up. Yep. One rat makes it up and finishes his movement over here. The other 2 rats are just kind of angrily scratching at the wall, trying to get up to where you are. The cranium rats. This rat is going to try to climb up. And again, these are all things with very low strength.
We can only pray.
All right. 2 make it up. This rat makes it up. Climbs up here. They currently can't see you because of the way this is all lipped. This rat does not make it up. No, this rat does make it up.
No line of sight. Let's go. No line of sight.
This rat fails to scratch up the wall. Roll me a D100.
A D100. Okay. 62.
Remember that merchant that started screaming for the guards a little while back?
Does he come back with the guards?
Yes. You rolled
Nice.
over a 50. The guards are here.
Based.
Now, the problem with this is that these are rats that are capable of dominating.
Excellent. Huge.
But we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 guards, and a nobleman as the merchant. Let's roll their initiative, shall we? We have guards. Guards are all going to move on the same turn. Whenever I have swarms of enemies, unless there's like variants that I have, like, oh, this one's carrying this kind of weapon, this one's looks tattooed and different, all that, they are all going to move on the same initiative. And the... actually, let me open that up again. Damn. Guard.
Okay. Are they going on this turn order, or are they going at the top of the next turn order?
Give me 1 second to get the nobleman's character sheet out real quick.
Okay.
Nobleman. And the noble is... Let's see. Noble initiative is +1. Not bad. And we are going to reorganize. Numerically descending. Boom. Alright. Swarm of cranium rats. It was their turn. It's back to your turn. And they will be acting on the initiative as they enter. Because they didn't, like, beat anyone else out, basically.
Okay.
Or they didn't beat the highest out, so they're not, like, catching the fastest person by surprise. So, what are you doing on your turn?
On my turn?
Yeah.
Realistically, I'm probably dashing and leaving the map. Am I allowed to do that?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't have any ranged weapons. So, 1 HP?
I mean, if you can suddenly just increase the range of something by 10 feet by lifting it over your head, you can reach over the railing and stab the rat man in the face.
That's not how that works.
That's how that worked in my the way I read it.
No. So there's a rule for like grabbing things and like holding things, where you can like reach your height like 1.5 times your body, but that doesn't actually extend like your attack range.
I'm being facetious, Paladin.
Oh, okay. And yeah, I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm gonna leave. All right, none of them are actually in range of me, right? So I don't have to take a disengage.
I would take disengage just in case.
Just in case. All right. I'll cunning action for a disengage with my bonus action, and I'm gonna use my regular action to dash. And I have 70 feet of movement, and the edge of the map is actually 65 feet away. So I'm going to move here. That's 65. 70 feet moves me off the map. Goodbye.
All right. So I've never had this actually happen before with Roll20. So usually I just draw more on the map and the chase goes on. But with Roll20 and having to load maps, I guess we just move our happy asses back over to Caldera Nova.
Yo, let's go!
I can't believe you defeated me.
Gravity's mugging all the blood from my body. It's dripping all over the ground.
God, I'm getting mugged. Yeah, you are torn up. You have like 1,000 little scratches and bites around your ankles and knees. So, what are you up to now? You are just outside the city districts, and as you're flying up and out of the area, you see that a good chunk of the stacks is just on fire. Like the ships that were carrying these guys in are just throwing fireballs into the stacks randomly. There are alarm bells in the merchant district that you were in. It looks like Caldera Nova's like in the midst of a small war.
Oh, Grandma. My one personal bond.
No, not Grandma.
The familial mugging that she gave me back in the day, it's paying dividends. I must go save her.
All right. Okay, so you're going back to the stacks?
Yeah.
So you zoom, get out of there. You're dashing full speed, flying all the way, going close to the ground, building up a little bit into height, and then using the gravity to pull you back down. Your wounds have kind of stopped bleeding. You feel sickly, diseased rats and all that fun stuff. But you make it to the stacks. You make it back to the nest. A dilapidated old hotel called...
Can I take a short rest or something before that happens? As to heal HP or not?
You want a short rest before saving Grandma?
Oh, I probably shouldn't short rest before saving Grandma. Grandma could be dying right now. Alright, I probably don't. Well, this is a conundrum. This is a conundrum. This is a conundrum. The familial
trauma.
Suffering moment to short rest before going to save Grandma.
Literally saving Grandma on a prayer and 1 HP. Also, Mercury has redeemed water cooling and cable management. So if you have water, drink it. And if you want to stretch, get a stretch in Paladin.
I'm drinking some water. I'm mugging the water from my glass as we speak.
I'm going to cut you. Wow. I can't believe you just almost died.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. I went down there for that bag. I thought that was pretty safe. I was like, man, like, all right, we're probably fine. I'll take the disengage action. I got hit for an 18, and I was like, damn. I was like looking at those numbers, and I was like, holy shit. Dude, if that gas earlier had done a little bit more damage to me...
You'd be dead. I just realized you'd be dead if the gas actually did a single more point. That is insane, because you just fucking had to huff lamp oil.
How long is a short rest, actually? Yeah, how
long
short
is
rest, that length?
A short rest for me is anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. You can short rest a little bit longer, but yeah. Also,
right.
Once we get the entire party together, I kind of want to decide if you guys want to make short rest a little more realistic and make short rest down to like 5 hours. You can easily survive off of like 5 hours. Especially as
they almost mugged the soul from my body.
Got his life mugged. They're about to mug. I mean, you know what they did mug? Your dignity.
My self-esteem.
Yeah. They mugged your self-esteem. That's exactly what happened.
Crushed.
So,
all right, I'm gonna take the fastest short rest ever. Don't worry, Grandma.
10 minutes, just a 10-minute breather.
The second I stop bleeding.
Don't you have a medical kit?
That's not what medical kits only bring people from negative
also,
health
welcome
back
in
to
Outlaw
zero.
V. For some reason, my alert didn't go off. Thank you for joining, Outlaw. Hope you're having a fantastic time. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you there. I saw my alerts and I was like, huh, I didn't hear anything.
No worries. The medical kits don't actually heal you. You expend a use of the kit to stabilize a creature at 0 health.
A short rest, Mercury. Like I was saying earlier, I'm kind of like, you know me, we loosey goosey things a little bit. A short rest for me is like you're taking a breather. This is like you just ran a marathon. Yeah, so long rest, 5 hours. Short rest, you're 10 minutes catching your breath, applying a bandage, chugging water that you need to chug. It is not intended for extended stay hotels. It is, okay, we lock the door. The troll can't bust it down for the immediate. Let's patch up what we can before we venture on. With an hour, I am, because like the way short rest is like written, it's like magically you are just healing, your wounds are recovered. Because I like to run the hit points or meat.
Regenerating my flesh.
Are you familiar with the hit points as meat versus will?
No. What do you mean?
So, hit points as meat is quite literally the damage done to your body.
See, I think when you said will, I usually think of the other thing. Whereas, like, as you like take damage, like you're not like slowly like getting like your arm cut off or something. It's like when you reach 0 HP, that was just like the hit that got through.
Yeah, so that's like the will, like your ability, your blocking things, all that fun stuff. So like will is, so Paladin's but a skeleton now. Welcome in, Angel of Joy, is all but a skeleton now. He's pretty close, yeah. He's pretty close.
Pretty murdered. The 1 HP in a dream.
Basically, you almost bled out to rats.
Yeah,
like
1/32 of my body left.
But yeah, like as will is like if we decided we want to run like HP as will, I would be like They narrowly just scratch you, or they chew through your armor a little bit and stuff like that. And then the one that would actually get you would be like, and they bit out your jugular. You are dying, dead, gone, goodbye.
Goodbye, vaporized.
Yeah, you do.
So what you're saying is that as I sit down to catch my breath for 10 minutes, my flesh is mending over my bones.
You are patching. You are tearing up t-shirts. You are.
Good thing I mugged all these t-shirts earlier.
You're taking some water. Actually, let me look at something here real quick. You gave him back the ring with a bit of jade on it, right?
No, that was the only one that I took.
Okay.
I gave him back all the other stuff.
Did you put the ring on?
I did not.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No. So you're off to Grandma's house?
Let me actually roll my hit dice first.
Yeah. Let's see how much healing you have actually.
Hit input value, is that the number of hit dice that I'm rolling right now? 2d8, 14. That's actually pretty good roll. Oh wait, no, it's not. That was a 1 and a 5. Wait, 2 times 4. Oh, because I get my con. Oh, I forgot. Okay, and then my d12. How is my d12 so low? I rolled so low. All right, so 21 health back. All right, I'm back at 22 health. All right, that's respectable. I can live with that.
Let's go.
All right, no more hit dice until next long rest.
All right, so you are heading to Grandma's. You are healed a little bit better. Were you looking at anything else while you were doing that? What was it? What were you?
Is this you asking me again if I put on the ring?
No.
Doing anything else like putting that ring on?
I'm just asking like for like character, like I'm trying to get more of a vibe, because obviously there's more than mugging behind those giant red buggy eyes, but
it's only mugging. It's only mugging all the way down.
Okay, so are you mugging water bottles out of your bag? Are you mugging memories from your own head? What are you doing? This might be
I'm mugging memories of Grandma right now. I'm like, Grandma, the person who taught me everything I know about mugging.
Because you spent the last, I don't know, 10 years of your life mugging people?
Mm-hmm. I mugged this city for all it's worth.
And
now the flames are mugging everything that's left.
And you just got your ass kicked by a bunch of rats. Granted, rats with like 17 intelligence, but still rats. So I was just trying to figure out, like, during this short rest, are you reflecting on things? And if it's Grandma, it's Grandma. So you get up. You probably nested inside a little like clock tower near one of the richer residential areas, and you zoom off. Whoosh. You make it to the nest, and the flames do not seem to have made it here yet. Outside of the usual flames, trash barrels, the magma flow near your house, things like that. It seems fairly untouched. I mean, there's guards kind of running up and down every so often. You see them like taking the ends of their spears, the blunt ends of their shields, bashing in robot skulls, but it's not really affecting your nest yet. Do you fly in from the top entrance or the side entrance?
The top entrance, of course.
You crawl on in, and you smell some home cooking.
Oh, Grandma. Here to mug the hunger from my belly.
Oh yeah, dearie, don't worry about it. I got all the food here to mug all of that skinniness off your bones.
Oh, thank you so much, Grandma. I had a hard day of mugging today. They almost mugged the life out of my bones.
Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned having a hard day today.
And she takes two of her two lower appendages while she's like at the stove stirring this up. The two lower appendages point backwards to the corner, and you see 3 guards stacked on top of each other, dead.
Oh, Grandma, you still got it.
I mean,
you mugged the blood right out of their vessels.
Oh yeah, I mugged the hearts out of them. One of them had gold tooth, so I mugged his gold tooth. We don't steal here, we mug. We're a proper family. Anyways, we might need to move.
We could probably mug someone for their house. Or do you mean mug to like another city?
Mug to another city. We mug the road of our passageway to the next city we have to go to.
Yeah, it's like that one guy from JoJo's. Like, instead of erasing the distance between like where we are, where they are, we're like mugging the distance out of the way to travel there. This man's never seen Zahan though. I can't believe this.
Is that one of them Dragonmonian comic books you speak of?
Yeah. Yeah, Grandma. I mugged it off some nerd earlier.
Those
It was great.
Myenians in the art is just, I don't understand it. They always draw the characters wearing so little chitin.
Yeah, they mugged all the rest of the clothes off of them.
I don't understand
It's what
it.
makes it so good.
You know what? You always did have the physique like those characters you read about, though. Anyways,
No, that's why I need more of your cooking.
I mean, here you go. And she hands the bowl over to you. It's your favorite, rat soup.
Damn rats. I hope you mugged the meat off the bone.
As you say, damn rats, she takes a wooden spoon and bops you on the face.
Hey, we don't curse in this household, young man.
I'm so sorry, Grandma. The hard day just mugged it right out of me. I don't know what came over me.
All right, good. We'll mug those bad words out of your mouth any day now, son.
Thank you, Grandma.
But yeah, so like today's the recycling, as you might notice, with the flames and the fire and the things and the like.
And Grandma reaches underneath one of her like her loose chitin shell and pulls out a very poorly hand-rolled cigarette and holds it over the stove and lights it.
Anyways, it might be time for us to move. The neighborhood's getting smaller. There's less people to mug now. Security's getting tighter. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw like a robotic man with guns walking around the town shooting people, and I'm not looking to get shot.
But Grandma, I thought you could mug the bullets right out of the air before they hit you.
I am getting old now. My eyesight is failing me.
Can't believe time is mugging you of your vitality.
Yeah, it's real bad, son. It's real bad. But
And she reaches underneath the loose chitin again. Her chest piece of like natural armor has like grown loose on her body as the skin's kind of pulled back, and it's now like Grandma's purse where it's like endless and full of everything she needs to carry, including like including literally candy that she's mugged from babies. So it has like moth hair all over it, but she hands it to you like a grandma would, those little strawberry candies.
Here you go.
Thank you so much, Grandma.
Where is it at? It's in here somewhere.
And she's scratching around the chitin, and she pulls out this little pamphlet that you can tell she clearly just took like the burning remains of a building as ash and wrote on paper.
I found a brochure of new places to mug.
Oh, excellent. Did you mug that brochure as well?
I mugged it of its cleanness.
Yeah, excellent. As long as it was mugged.
Can I spend 55k to go back in time and deal 1 point of psychic damage to Paladin? So, Mercury, we'll talk about this later, but there is going to be a system in place for viewer assistance or viewer harm.
Psychic damage.
No, so when I run games in person, I have what's called fate dice because you guys are the main characters of the story. You should have the opportunity to alter fate every so often. So whenever we run a new group session, I'll be like, okay, who here wants to viewer assisted killing? VAC, viewer assisted killing.
It's just like Canada.
You can't say that. It's viewer assisted mugging. Viewer assisted mugging of life. VAML. Viewer assisted mugging of life. So I run this thing called Fate Dice. So when a session would start, I'd be like, all right, guys, who here wants to give everyone else a rundown of what happened last session? And then let's say it's you, Paladin. You go, oh, I know what happened. And you have really good notes, and you describe characters that you all met, events that happened, things that you think were important, or fun details that had popped up here or there. And I give you a Fate die. And what happens when I give you that Fate die is you roll that Fate die. And now, whatever that number is, you get to keep on to that until you decide to use it. It's kind of like the portent ability from the Divination Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be used for any 1d20 roll that occurs
After the fact or before?
after the fact.
Ooh.
So, let's say you roll low, right? Let's say you roll like a 2 on your fate die. You can hold on to that, and if an enemy rolls a natural 20, you can swap it out for a 2. Or if for some reason you make the connection that the enemy wizard you're facing has an enchantment on himself, that any spell thrown his direction, it bounces directly back to the nearest target that's not him. And you see, I guess Fireball's a save, not a target. Is Disintegration a target?
Disintegration ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. Yeah, I think
it's not a
point
save.
and click, take 20 d6 damage.
It's a target. If you hit them, you hit them. So it's like, and you see the wizard, your ally wizard going to throw a disintegration spell, but you figured out what this shield does. You can take your 2 on a d20 and swap it out for their attack roll, which you're fucking them over, but it's because you know what this enemy wizard's ability is, right? So it can be used to alter any d20. And I was thinking about making it a semi-expensive, limited per stream ability where viewers could put in points to give one of the players a fate die. Because I've never actually run this game, or I've never actually run the fate die system.
That sounds funny. They're gonna be like redeeming something to like kill somebody, and we're gonna have to redeem our points to make it not happen.
That'd be funny. Tug of war. One thing I did to shock the players at one point though is the players were fighting someone, and I had a bunch of d20s in front of me. I'm the DM, that's normal, and I had them set to certain numbers because I rolled them beforehand. And at one point, the players roll a d20, like a natural 20, and I took their die, I put it to the side, and I put my die up forward, and they go, "Wait, what?" I go, "This guy's the hero of his own story." Like, are you fucking kidding me? He was the chosen hero. The backstory was he was the like chosen King Arthur knight of his people, and so he also was bending fate. That said, as he called it, it was a clash of fates, and they murdered him, so they earned an extra fate die.
No, they mugged his fate die.
But yeah, so Grandma's there, and she's showing you this parchment. She goes, "I mugged it of its cleanliness."
Good on you, Grandma. Show that paper what's up.
But yeah, I'm wondering where you want to go.
Where do I want to go? That's
Well,
a
like-
good question, Grandma. You have any suggestions?
Well, we can go to Dragon's Ball, but I don't want to see the relatives or your parents.
Classic. We do hate them. Seeing those guys would probably mug me of all my happiness.
I mean, they weren't really big on the whole thieving thing, but you know, it happens. We could go to Insharal, but I don't want the sand in my hair. Plus, it's the sand and the dustiness is not good for my lungs these days.
Yeah. Not good to mug the sand like into our lungs and stuff.
We could go to Cruz or Doradol, but you know, I don't like the swamps. Noveria is kind of nice this time of year, I think. I've never really been there before. There's Bellbrook. That's a quaint little place. Plenty of people to mug there.
Oh, that sounds like if it's pretty quaint, there'd be no competition.
There's a little competition.
I suppose there's always a little bit of competition now, isn't there?
Yeah. But where are you thinking? What kind of places you want to go to?
I don't know.
What are you looking for in your mugging career? Oh,
In my
son of
mugging
mine.
career? Well, I mean, I just want to keep mugging more and more people, mugging stronger people, becoming stronger so that I can mug even stronger people. It's like a chain. It's a daisy chain that goes upwards, you know?
Well,
Just like you, Grandma.
You've learned to mug gods in the area, so that's good.
One of the days I'm going to be mugging God.
You want to mug God, you say?
Of course. Isn't that what every mugger's dream?
I just want to mug the heart of someone special.
Oh, Grandma. I know.
I'm still young. I
Missing
still got
Grandpa
it.
for all these years.
Yeah, Grandpa. He was a kind centipede.
Indeed, he was. A shame how the rest of his days were mugged from him in that freak accident that involved mugging.
What was that freak accident? Paladin, what was that? What was that freak accident?
Well,
What was the freak accident that mugged Grandpa Centipede of his life? Give us the lore, Paladin. I am the lore guy. Give me the lore.
well, you see, as all stories started, there was some mugging, of course. Grandpa Centipede, he wasn't big in the mugging game, but he was always trying to show off of Grandma. And so, in front of Grandma one day, he held up this one merchant, right? And now here's where the freak accident comes in. This merchant, right? He had nothing of value. Nothing of value at all. So my grandpa, Centipede, as he was bugging him, he was getting a little desperate. Because, of course, Grandma was there. So he wanted to he was trying to get something good. But this guy had nothing. So what this merchant did do is he gave him a nice tip on where to find some stuff. Classic informational mugging. And the tip, well, you see, it led him down to the pier. And in the pier, he decided to not go with Grandma. He'd already kind of embarrassed himself for that day. It's something that Grandma always really regrets, which is that she had went with him. But he was adamant. He went down to that pier. And of course, the merchant was there. He did a very nice mugging. The merchant wasn't going to backtrack on his word. So he showed my grandfather, Grandpa Centipede, a map with some buried treasure. And Grandpa Centipede, well, not the smartest guy. We don't even know if the treasure was real to this day. He went out on that beach and he started digging. He took his shovel and he mugged that sand out of that other sand repeatedly. An endless cycle of mugging as he slowly mugged more and more sand out of that hole. And then all of a sudden, the tide came in. And Grandpa Centipede, well, he was in a hole, And so that hole started filling with water as that hole started mugging the ocean for all it was worth. And bit by bit, everyone knows centipedes don't float. And neither did Grandpa Centipede. And gravity slowly mugged him of his life as the water mugged the oxygen from his lungs.
Paladin. I appreciate that. And now there is a hidden treasure box somewhere on a beach in this map.
And also my grandfather's corpse.
Your grandfather's corpse is in there. And I hate how you said the word mug like 52 times, but still made a story where I feel bad for Grandpa.
I don't know. I just kept talking. I had no idea where I was going with that. I'm kind of shocked that it ended coherently.
That's DMing. Honestly, that's you give me a situation, and I was like, rats are the problem. We bring rats in here.
Damn rats.
Honestly, I expected Pia just to fall on ground pad out of nowhere, but this was a lot more. Yeah, Angel, that's exactly. I was waiting for Paladin to hit me with, and he just got stabbed by a marlin. But no, it was like, okay, Grandpa's being cool. Grandpa's trying to provide for the family. Treasure chest? Oh, there's treasure? No way. And it just evolved into, and then Grandpa just drowned. Jesus.
A freak mugging accident, It happens all the time. Nothing you could have done.
All right. Bet. I love it. All right. So now there is a treasure chest on a beach somewhere in this world that you can find.
Excellent.
And you'll know it's the right treasure chest because it's going to have Grandpa's corpse wrapped around it.
No, Grandpa.
But yeah, Grandpa Centipede, whatever. I'm so glad you made me relive that story.
As her moth compound eyes kind of leak.
I mean, it always mugs the tears from my brain.
A classic sentimental mugging.
A centipedal mugging.
Centipedal mugging. Hearing that just really mugs the happiness right out of my heart.
Absolutely, just removes all the joy. Anyways, I think we have maybe another day here before we have to probably vacate the premises. The fires are getting big.
We better mug all of our belongings into our suitcases.
Who'd you mug that suitcase from?
Huh? I'm a mugger. I don't even remember.
Ah, you mugged your own memories. Understood. Well, how about we just mug our way across the countryside until we find a nice place to settle down?
Sounds good to me. We can mug people on our way there. Maybe they'll have some info.
Oh, I like this. All right, we'll mug the people on the way there.
Yeah, it'll be like a little bit of mug tourism. We don't even have to decide where to settle down right away.
You roll me a perception check. What are we looking at here?
6.
You do not hear it as the were-rat jumps into your kitchen.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Did Grandma hear it?
No. Grandma's deaf.
Oh, Grandma!
Effectively deaf.
Mugged the tinnitus and mugged the hearing from her old ears.
The were-rat is cut up and injured and all kinds of torn up and is looking at you with his mouth a-foaming.
Damn rats. I'll mug all the teeth out your mouth.
Mug, I mug blood.
Grandma, he's a mugger. He's just like us.
Oh,
He's just like me, for real, for real.
Do we want to teach him how to mug life?
I think we might want to, Grandma.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let me get a map ready. Let me just give us a fucking hovel circle. We're gonna do the cheapest map I can make real quick. Paladin, I can't believe you've done this to me.
I love mugging. We're
moving to
Let's go mug him!
Mug his ass!
All right, we are here. It's a blank white screen. And I'm just going to draw us a nice circle for your abode. We'll make the walls a dingy gray color. Right? There we go. Let me two of your tokens down. One will be you, one will be Grandma. And where's our were-rat at? Were-rat right here. All right.
Is this where, like, after getting my ass kicked by like 6 rats, now I get to fight 1 rat while chaperoned by Grandma?
By Grandma, she's gonna guide you in the ways of mugging life from men.
She's like, "Oh no, son, no, grandson, that was really pathetic what you did earlier. Now let's beat the shit out of this rat."
We really just don't like what happened. It was real bad, real bad.
Let me take this real quick, and we're going to just fill in the background for a second with black, so that way I'm not blinded by looking at this. Boop. All I've done is made an outline. I'm a fool. Baki mitai. Here we go. And doodle-doo.
Dude, this is giving me, like, back in, like, our college days, we always, like, drew our boards on, like, a white erase board. It's making me nostalgic.
I mean, that's what I used to do. I used to bring a whiteboard, and then I actually got a vinyl mat with grid on it, and that worked even better because, you know, it had pre-made squares, which was fantastic. But, yeah, I don't have a map set up for a giant Mothman. I just drew on this guy's face. I'm an idiot. A giant Mothman home. So it's you and Grandma. Which one is you? Which one's Grandma?
I'll say this one's me. Top one.
All right. Gotcha. So roll initiative. Let me get the clock out real quick and then reset everything. Don't press the button yet. 1 second. Remove all
I haven't
turns.
pressed the button yet.
Send it.
Wait. Boom. 17 again. I'm cheating. I'm literally cheating.
He's cracked. We're going to roll for Grandma real quick.
Man, Grandma, you can really tell we're related. It's crazy.
The 20.
Did I mug your identity?
You mugged my beautiful physique, son.
plus 4. Grandma has a 9. And then I'll
You mugged my heart, grandson. I love you so much.
Round is 9. Add. Boop. Damn. Didn't work. 9. Okay, and then we will roll the mugging turn for the were-rat, who is not looking great. He's not on death's door, but he's definitely not feeling happy about his current experiences in life. All right, ready? Go!
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Let me get the music going.
Do what I want to do with my turn. So it would take. So if I use my free action to draw a weapon, that only
Alice
leaves
is
me
doing
with one
water
weapon
cooling.
in my hand. Mug off! Mug off! Oh, wait, I'm gonna drink my water. All right, Grandma. let me show. I'm gonna put what you taught me to good use. All right, I run at him.
Go! Beat his ass! Beat his ass!
Beat his ass. I'm going for an athletics.
All right, you're athleticsing.
Yeah, I'm wrestling him.
Way to go, son! Way to go! Kick his ass! Kick his ass! Go for the underleg! And he's going to.
I'm getting him.
4. You have him.
I got him, Grandma. All right. I'm gonna move him over here. I'm dragging him with me.
All right, you're dragging him. Boom.
I have 2 more movement left. I'm holding him down, Grandma. Grandma, get him.
And he's just screeching and screaming.
Grandma, mug him.
Mug him. Is your turn over?
Mug him.
What you got going on next?
That's it.
That's it. All right.
Wait. I could do bonus action dash. Wait. I'll do this. I'll bring him right here, so that he's right across from Grandma.
So Grandma's aged legs can make it there.
Mug him, Grandma.
I will do, grandson. Don't worry. I'll get him. All right. The were-rat. It's his turn. He's going to claw at you. Would you have him like a double Nelson? You think? Just a full Nelson? Just gaga, arms behind the head. Underhooked his arms.
I've grabbed his arms and he's going for the bite.
And now he's gonna go for 2 attacks. He's gonna try to bite you.
Well, he misses. It's huge.
Does the first one hit?
Oh wait, there's 2. Oh fuck.
20. That's 5.
Yeah. That hits.
Hits. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. 16.
You do not have were-rat lycanthropy though, so you're
Let's
good.
go.
Let's go. All right. Next, 12 misses. It's Grandma's turn. I can't.
Mug 'em, Grandma.
It's been a long time. This music seems too epic for two moth people beating up on a rat. Roll 1d20 plus 4. 11. Does that hit a were-rat? That misses the were-rat. Grandma's eyes are failing her. And that is Grandma's turn.
For my turn, I'm gonna drag him out of range of Grandma.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Okay. Now while I'm still pinning him, I'm gonna punch him.
Ooh, hit him in the face,
So I'm gonna hit him in the face.
So roll the hit, and then it's gonna be your ability score modifier, which I think is 5, right?
Yeah.
I mean, damage is damage, baby.
Let's roll 1d20 plus 7, right? Plus 7? 18.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so I hit him.
No,
wait.
You're not proficient in unarmed, are you?
So then it would be 16, right?
16. Yeah, 16 does hit though. So go ahead and there's 5 damage. He takes 5 damage.
It's just 5 damage. Just flat.
You just bash him in the little rat jaw and you mug some teeth out of his jawline.
Mug some teeth out of his jaw. We're doing it, Grandma. Mug his bones out of his head.
No, my bones, my teeth.
As he starts going nuts.
I just realized that. Okay. With my other hand, I'm gonna draw one of my daggers.
Ooh,
I'll be like, all right, Grandma. Show him what's up before I give him his final mugging.
Final.
Best mug. I need. He's gonna try to break free with an athletics.
Oh, 17. Oh, he actually does break free.
He's running at Grandma.
As he runs out, I'm gonna make an opportunity attack against
Send
him.
it.
Try to go for my grandma, I see. Alright, so dagger's a finesse weapon, but I can still use strength, right? That is in fact how that works?
Correct.
Okay. And dagger is 1d4. I didn't actually make a thing for a dagger. I pulled out a dagger instead because I thought it would be more thematic than the rapier.
Uh-huh.
So we'll see.
Yeah, it is kind of weird to mug someone with a whole ass rapier.
Yeah, especially when you're grappling them. I feel like using a rapier feels really weird. I think that's why I went for the dagger.
He's
Wait, so 1d20
he's about
plus
to
7.
take a level.
Oh, I rolled an 8. I rolled a 1.
All right, you have, just like Centipede Grandpa, you have embarrassed yourself in front of Grandma as
Grandma, no!
With the nat 1, you drop the dagger.
Grandma, he's mugging my self-esteem.
He's mugging my self-esteem. No, grandson, it's fine. Ah!
As the rat jumps onto Grandma.
Grandma, no!
The were-rat will make 2 bites on Grandma. And they both hit Grandma. Oh, no, the first one hits Grandma for 5 damage. Grandma, despite being old, is still pretty bulky in terms of health, so you're kind of fine on that aspect. But
oh, thank goodness.
Grandma does have to roll a Constitution saving throw as an older moth woman.
Oh.
Grandma has were-rat lycanthropy.
You're so hairy, Grandma. What happened?
I'm already hairy.
Did you mug a wig shop?
I wish I did. I wish I did.
All right, Grandma is going to roll a 1d20 plus 4 to attack back. 14 hits.
Let's go.
So, you're a thief, or you're a rogue, correct?
Yes.
You learned your roguish ways from Grandma?
Indeed.
Do you want to know what kind of rogue Grandma was?
What kind of rogue was Grandma?
Well, Grandma grew up near the port cities of Dragon's Maw. She's a swashbuckler.
Let's go, Grandma!
So Grandma's gonna roll. How many d6 is this? Actually, I need to pull up the rogue damage dice real quick.
All right, guys, get ready to calc what level rogue Grandma is.
All right, we're pulling this open real quick on the Roll20 compendium. We are looking at. All right, simple, easy as. Grandma is going to roll 3d6.
Oh, Grandma, your level's so high.
As Grandma quickly drops her kitchen knife into her lower, stronger arms, and just runs it up into the rat's. It's like up under the rat's armpit into the chest region. She's aiming for the heart. She's looking to mug the heart out of his body. Boom! And she catches him and just kind of jiggles the knife a little bit. Doesn't kill the were-rat, but the were-rat's definitely not feeling good after that one. Titanious
Grandma,
Tuberculosis.
I think you mugged the air out of one of his lungs.
As he's like hacking and suffocating for breath. Oh, Grandma, what big dice you have? The better to stab you with.
The better to stab you with.
All right, so you and Grandma are bullying this rat. It is your turn again.
All right, Grandma. No more joking around. This rat's mugged all the humor out of this fight. All right, I use my my free action to draw my rapier this time, and now I'll make an actual rapier attack, using strength, of course. As I slam the pommel down on his head. Oh yeah, that is a sneak attack. You're right. Oh.
You didn't do the sneak attack. No, you didn't do it.
I did.
You failed me.
It says 1d6.
Grandson, you scared me. How dare you fail me like this again?
I'm so sorry, Grandpa. The situation is mugging my it's mugging my thoughts. I'm not focused.
There's no thoughts to mugging that head of yours.
It's so true, Grandma. All right, so 11 total.
11 total. He is. So you smash him in. He bites his own tongue. Literally, like a chunk of it comes off. He's bit through his tongue. He's not doing well.
With then I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'm gonna make a bonus attack. Bonus action attack, dual wielding, because I still have my dagger.
You dropped your dagger on the one.
Oh, I did.
Yep. At low levels,
Alright, never mind.
on low levels, critical failures actually are like the dumb drop weapons thing. Once you pass like level 5, that no longer happens. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
It's just because you're still new to all of it.
Okay, that's good because usually my main complaint with critical fails is that like the stronger a fighter becomes, like the more likely he is to like cut his own head off because he has like 4 attacks per turn.
No, so like
critical fail, yeah, you cut your leg off.
At low levels, it's like you're fumbling, you're untrained, you're not masterful yet. At higher levels, it just means that the person was better than you. They dodged, or they blocked, or they parried. And that's what a critical failure is. You just completely failed at doing any kind of damage. There might be like a morale debuff of some kind, but like nothing like dropping your weapon or hurting your ally on a critical fail. At later levels, which is past level 5. At the early levels, it's you're still new, you're shaken up. This guy just turned grandma into a were-rat. You drop the knife. But yeah, you are going in for your other attack. What are you doing?
I can't. I don't have another weapon.
You can punch him.
No, because I'm not dual wielding. I can't punch him with my other hand.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because there's weird rules like that.
I end my turn.
All right, Were-Rat's going to turn to you, pissed off, and he's going to swing at you twice. Bite. 10 and 23.
Okay. 23 hits
for Constitution saving throw.
4 damage. All right, so I'm down to 13.
Please don't become a lycanthrope. Please don't become a lycanthrope.
11.
Ooh, if it meets, it beats, baby. You are not a lycanthrope.
Let's go. Not a were-rat, but we could have been were-rats together with Grandma.
1d20 plus 4. Grandma's turn. Grandma misses. Grandma is level 5. Does not drop her weapon. But she just goes to swing, and the rat, as like an instinctual thing, bats it out of the side with his tail. Titanious, it's your turn.
Hey, Grandma, I think your sudden hair growth has mugged your dexterity.
I think the creaking of my bones has mugged that.
Ah, yeah, true. as it mugs us all.
Mug him of his life,
I'll
son.
do another mug. No, it's another one.
Do you want to use your bonus action to pick up your weapon?
I'll use my free action to pick up my dagger.
Okay.
Okay, I'll swing with the dagger.
You're offhanding with a dagger. Send it.
Oh wait, actually, I guess I could use my free action and just draw my sword instead, couldn't I?
Send it. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I'll do that. 14, 5 damage. I'm rolling so bad.
How do you want to do this?
What do you mean? Oh, do I kill him?
You kill him.
All right. I stab the short sword deep into his chest, and I start wiggling it around a little bit as I fish for his heart. I'm like, Grandma, I'm looking for it. Where is it?
Up to the side. Up left. No,
Up left?
Right, left. Up. No, I think you're cutting into it.
My other left? Am I getting it?
I don't know where a rat's heart is, I'll be honest.
Oh, okay. I don't think I'm finding it. Do you think that he already had his heart mugged?
No, the rat is like squirming, gasping, and you hear that last little as he dies.
Damn, I can't believe someone mugged his heart before we got to him.
The heart's there. I'm sure of it. We just gotta like dig into it.
Okay.
We can make more rat soup before we leave.
Oh, I love rat soup, Grandma. All right, let's do it, Grandma. Maybe we can find out where his heart is too for next time, so we can mug him better.
You know what? I like this. We can figure out where the heart is. Yeah. Also, because I feel the hair growing on my body actively right now as we speak, I think I might have to figure out where my heart is after this.
Oh, Grandma, do you think we could mug a cure out of some doctor to like mug the disease out of your body?
Well, I figure I probably have until a full moon, so...
That's plenty of time,
Actually,
Grandma. We can mug this problem
before we say this, Grandma's gonna roll an Arcana real quick, or a medicine. Roll 1d4, or 1d20, 1d4, 1d20 plus 4. 22. Yeah, Grandma knows that she's been bitten by a were-rat, and Grandma is aware that she's going to need like a cleric or a preacher. We're gonna have to mug a clerical member of society.
Oh, those guys are always ripe for the mugging.
Oh yeah, they never really wear any armor. They don't carry maces, and they usually never have magic. So we should be fine.
And they usually have lots of good stuff on them, like them holy symbols and like stuff like that. Like good stuff for resale value.
I mean, if we really want to mug a really powerful one, I actually know where we might be able to go.
Oh, really? Let's go mug them.
All right, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a trip, maybe like 3-4 months, but we can make it. You have to like make sure I don't eat people, but that's fine.
Wait, maybe we should mug like maybe we should mug someone else. Do you think that like only he has the cure? Can we mug like some random guy?
I mean, like there's more like a society of peoples. But no, we on the way there. I mean, we are gonna go past Inshar Island, I imagine, and in the city of Ravdabar, they have some anti-lycanthropic agents around. I imagine. I hope.
Yeah, I think time is against us. It's mugging our sense of well-being. I feel like we should try to mug away this catastrophic agent that's bugging your body of your independence.
I've never actually seen one of our kind
autonomy.
be affected by lycanthropy. I don't even know if it works.
Grandma, you're literally growing hair right now. It's mugging your pores.
I'm always growing hair. I'm a moth.
Grandma, your new long incisors are mugging the other teeth from your mouth.
I see your point, and I will mug the logic from your head, and I agree with you.
I'm glad that I could mug the confusion out of this conversation, Grandma.
This is why I keep you around, son. You're so precious to me.
I've mugged your heart as you have mine, Grandma.
Well, let's go find us a cleric. This convo is so much clearer now. Paladin, what have you done to me?
God, I hope this character lives.
Well, yeah, we can probably find someone close. Like I said, Inshiral's much closer. We might be able to mug someone there.
Let's go mug him then, Grandma.
All right, off we go. Oh, homie.
I'm trying to get like a Marge Simpson voice, and I just can't hit that tone right.
I like the chain smoker grandma voice.
All right. Our adventurers head on out to explore the realm of Alta. Will Grandma become a were-rat? Will Titanious be able to keep Grandma from eating all the cheese in any town they stop in? Will they be able to mug the potion they need? Paladin, any last remarks as you've successfully gotten your ass kicked by rats and then killed the rats and have found reason to travel across the country?
Oh, don't worry, Grandma. If you try to eat anybody, I'll just mug the movement from you by wrestling you, and then the townspeople will be safe, except for our mugging.
I mean, you did definitely mug the muscle genes from your father.
True. Shame what happened to him.
What happened to your father?
That other freak mugging accident.
We'll save this story for later.
Yeah, we'll definitely. Our brains will mug those thoughts out of our body. We'll never have to revisit this. Don't worry.
So, you've made it halfway there.
Nice.
Where would you like to continue, Paladin? Would you like to continue, or do you want to cut it here and save it for another small session as we get you to the other players?
I'm absolutely fine with continuing if you are. I know that you have your thing. Well, when is your thing? Did it get rescheduled, or like what's up with that?
As far as I can tell, it might still be going on, but I think I have like another hour I can spare. Mm-hmm. The only concern
Are you comfortable continuing, or would you rather do it another time then?
No maps prepared.
you want to just plan for another time then?
We can plan for another time, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Depending on how things go with Mercury tomorrow, because I should be free all day tomorrow. we might be able to get where you guys meet up with Mercury. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
I expected you to be the longest one, but the escape from the fight definitely changed things after you took 16 damage.
Yeah, it was basically like, well, I have no range out. Like, I was standing on a roof, so like hypothetically I could have done something, but I didn't. I have no ranged weapons, so I was like,
I would have sworn that you would like flying and all that. I imagine you would have taken like javelins or something, like I don't know, a belt buckle, a belt loop of daggers to throw. But either way,
No, I'm trying to be based. I feel like the hovering shoot people builds are those are cringe.
well, there's always an easy way to deal with that. You just throw in something that stuns, or any goblin with a net.
True. Well, I don't take fall damage.
That is true. We will have to talk about that one. That one's, I would say, half fall damage, because that's insane.
Hey, it's half fall damage under 120 feet.
That's insane. That is actually insane.
It is
but,
insane.
As I always end every session with, is there any comments, questions, or concerns you'd have in terms of how the session went?
No, I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was quite based.
Quite based with all the mugging?
Yeah, I loved mugging people. I probably should have checked out that ring at some point, but
do you? Okay, well, yeah, actually, we can go. Do you put the ring on before you leave?
Maybe I show it to Grandma. I'm like, Grandma, check out the spoils of my mugging.
This is what you got?
Yeah, I mugged some merchant for it.
Grandma is proficient in Arcana. +3. No, +2. No, she's proficient in it, so that'd be another 4. No, that's a 5 actually, because it's what, +3 at level 5?
Proficiency.
All right, Grandma doesn't know exactly what it is. She'd have to get someone to identify it.
We'll have to mug someone who can identify what this is, but this is clearly a ring of some kind of magical properties.
Oh, excellent. We'll just mug some random shopkeep. I bet he knows. We'll mug the information right out of his brain.
All right. Well, good to hear. Good to hear.
You can put in your inventory magic ring.
Nice.
Or more accurately, without saying the actual name of the item, magic charm.
Magical jade charm ring.
Yep, there we go. That'll work. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for joining me, Paladin. And we are getting one step closer to getting everyone in the same location, at which point we will begin the party's adventures.
Indeed, I'm fucking excited. I'm excited.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me a second to get used to your character, but I fuck with it now. After our 5-minute long conversation we used the word mug, I think I'm all about it.
Yeah, you just have to replace every word with mug. I kept looping around in my brain. It's also kind of hard to talk like that.
Yeah, when you have to figure out what word to replace with mug.
Yeah, because not only do you have to replace a word with mug, but you also have to phrase your sentence in a way that you're taking something out of another thing and then replace the word with mug. So it always has to be yeah, we gotta mug the thoughts out of the brain or something like that.
Also, Alice is asking, where is Mercury coming out of? Mercury's coming out of the city of Escanaba. Boom. An isolationist fortress city that's very big in defense. They believe in strong walls and heavy artillery.
Nice. Yo, they probably have a lot of stuff to mug there.
I imagine that they might have anti-mugging charms, in which case we steal those and we can't get mugged.
we just mug those charms. And then all of a sudden we're the top of the mug chain.
Speaking of, son, I'm feeling quite famished. Do you think we can mug some cheese around town today?
Of course, Grandma. I already put in a little bit of a pre-mug workout at this local cheese guy. I mugged him of his self-esteem last week, and now I'm coming in to cash that in as I mug him for his cheese. He won't even fight back.
You know, I really appreciate you, son. You do a lot. You do a lot for me, and I really appreciate it. So, where possibly are we going to mug the viewers from ourselves to mug their views onto someone else?
Well, we're probably gonna we're gonna mug their current viewing experience, and we're gonna replace it, and they're gonna mug us for our recommendation of like the next streamer to watch.
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
probably going to be, as I look down through the Twitch thingy-mabobber.
There's a funny little goblin creature, it looks like, son, who is playing a game called Doomblade.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Do you think we could mug his Doomblade?
Let's
Is
go
that a
mug
good
the
idea,
Doomblade.
Grandma?
You know what? All right, everyone. What do you think? What do you think about this, son? Mugging raid?
A mugger raid?
Mugging raid. Let's go.
Mugging raid. All right, remember, guys, we gotta go mug him.
Mugging raid. Feel free to use any emote that you deem appropriate in this situation when requiring mugging. For example, I will be mugging with a gun. And we're gonna copy this. We're gonna paste that right there, and we're gonna go right into. We're gonna mug your attention and place it elsewhere in Runa Galdia's stream. They are playing a game called Doomblade, which we look to mug later. Runa. There we go. The mugging raid. We are starting the raid. Y'all have a fantastic time now, you hear? And you do anything interesting recently, Paladin?
I mugged some grocery stores around me for some bagel making supplies. So like on Sunday, 10 a.m. EST, I'm gonna be making some bagels.
Ooh, are you mugging the bagels of their not freshness?
Of course, they're gonna be fresh when they start, and then I'm gonna mug the substance of the bagels into my stomach. And then my stomach acid will mug the bagels of their cohesiveness and put the calories of the bagels into the building blocks of my cells.
All right, with that, I'm mugging you of your voice. And I'm mugging you all of this stream. Have an excellent day now.
You're mugging me, but I don't have any mugs. Shut up. How was your stream? How you have fun? What are you doing? Oh, D&D? You're actually playing like D&D with a group? Tabletopping and role-playing? You suck. So, Atlas Boss, welcome in. No name Paladin, Sylvie Queen. Thank you very much for being here. I'm playing this game called Doomblade. It launched not too long ago. And so far it's pretty interesting. It's a twin-stick Metroidvania, where the core mechanic is locking onto and dashing to things for both platforming and combat. And of course the main character creature kinda looks like me, so of course I have to check out the game. Session Zeros? Oh, I see. Who are you playing with? Friends? Other streamers? Both? I'm guessing since you said you're running the Session Zeros that you're DMing. Oops. Almost got shot by that. It looks like we have to go back where we came to unlock more stuff. Wait a minute. They blocked the way. They've been blocked in. We have to take the void. The void squid. And a box, sure thing. It looks right. It's really cool like so far. We saved this void squid creature